Welcome back, everybody, to Ramra Plays Danganronpa, otherwise known as Maniacal Monokuma's Murder Mysteries. Get ready, buckle in, put your seatbelts on for what is going to be an extremely long episode as we start our first trial. So, I, hopefully, am going to try and put this entire trial, depending on how long it is, in one video. Right now I'm just putting skills on, but really you can do this game without skills. It just genuinely helps to do them. So it does stuff like increases damage to statements, and it's for other mini games nobody really likes in this game. I don't mind them, I think they're alright. But yes, so just get ready for an extremely long episode. Oh yes, baby!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Tell it, Monokuma.
So, your votes will determine the results.
Yes, it will. Oh.
If you can figure out who done it, only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
you all get to go home with consolation prizes.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
No, Makoto, it's Sayaka. She did it. She killed herself. Got it.
Of course.
Okay then, everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Oh, and get ready to actually hear, the genuine voices of these people. The contrast is going to be so tasty.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Oh, this isn't going to be quick, Kyoko. You didn't even ask a question.
What's going on with
there we go.
Those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died.
Amazing.
Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Oh, see, he's just a sweet little bear.
Friendship penetrates?
Absolutely the embodiment of Rule 34. Get him, kill him, destroy him.
But what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Yeah, Monokuma, idiot can't count.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for
sure,
the preamble.
alright.
Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Do the little spin thing. Oh, it's not gonna do it. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line! Your first non-stop debate is about to begin! Would you like to hear more? Absolutely, yes. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth on any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Oh, thank you for telling me that. I'll be doing that quite often, baby. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, well, time to shoot some people. Bang, bang. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered
Oh,
was
that
Miss
sensitivity is
Sayaka Maizono.
awful.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
She didn't even have a chance to receive.
Absolutely wrong. Shut your lying mouth.
No, that's wrong.
No! I broke you.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Either that, or someone just went wild with the chalk.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Probably Sayaka and whoever killed
Between
her.
Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Thanks, Makoto. See, this is why I voice you.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
I mean, I guess that's why I am you. Never
She
mind.
must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Oh,
That
man.
much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Oh, Biaki, you can't say that! There'll be many things in this game that won't need explaining. And you're the one that does fucking half of it!
Sorry.
Oh, don't you worry, Chiro. Head up. Come on now.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Yep.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Absolutely. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. I think it was the raspberry jam. Could be. You don't know. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
Somebody say just like a rock.
There was some kind of sharp
She
object
breathed
thrust
too
into
hard
stomach.
and her lungs
Without
exploded.
a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So the killer used some random knife they
No.
had on him.
No.
No, that's wrong.
Guilty! I love that. I love his face just beaming at them.
No.
I can just imagine that
I
he...
do think it was a knife,
I'll
but
give
not
it a
just
minute.
any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Like, I could just imagine Makoto every time he breaks a statement just running out of his seat, going up to their face, going like, no, you're wrong. Shh, shh, shut your lying mouth. Shut up.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Yeah.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Yeah, we did.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
What do you mean you could sort of see it? It was in her stomach.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Sure. Okay, Mondo.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Leon, why...
I mean, we all know Makoto
Why are you
killed her,
pointing
right?
at you? Oh, you're blaming me now.
Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
You're
Hold on a
stupid.
second.
Yeah.
I'm
just an innocent lucky boy. See how lucky I am?
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Oh, she got my back.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Shut up, you.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Yep. Never mind, I guess not. Nope, she doesn't believe it. She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer unless I go into phases of blackouts. And then I'm gonna kill you all. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely, give it to me. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating... Oh, this is the slow down time. Yeah, I know that. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. And if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate because your brain's fucking empty. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take the rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun! Yes, slow down time. Makoto's a fucking time stopper. Always a count.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
What a genius, big
Where does
brain.
that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Oh yeah, oh.
In secret.
Shut your lying mouth! A counter! No, you're right.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, and best girl can back me up.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I'm not the killer.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
She's like, I can't testify. I don't know what you're talking about, stupid.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Let's flashback, baby. Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
So there is a lot of times in this game in which flashbacks happen quite frequently of the same scene. I'll probably voice them or go through them again once or twice during a trial, depending on how long it is. But after that, any other flashbacks that we've already been through are being skipped.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No!
No, I don't think so.
Because I was so excited after training rooms with Sayaka that honestly, you just fell asleep on a bed and went, wow, it smells
You don't
nice.
think so?
So,
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no
shit,
way I
his
could have
head's
taken the knife.
his head's freaking out!
Okay, then what about this?
Go on, Toko, give me your best.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Yeah, I'm more insulted that you called Aoi idiot swimmer girl.
Idiot swimmer girl?
Yeah.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Look at that! You turned her hair into a three-pointed trident of doom!
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Oh, dude, if we ask you who killed them, do we get that answer?
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Yeah.
There's no way anyone would work together, right?
Well, I mean, we only learnt about that rule just now, so who knows?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Alright, I really need to stop predicting these words. Uh-oh.
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
I love how you can definitely tell when someone's absolutely furious by the fact that they just start headbanging. They go to town.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Go on, Aoi, you should know this one. You were there? You were there, girl?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Don't you accuse?
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Maybe it was one of your 2D girls, Fumi. Haha, got you.
I can.
Oh.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Okay, so you both noticed who took the knife then?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Well, for starters, I reckon just Aoi could absolutely scissor kick you in half, and Sakura can just literally flex and your body would explode. So I don't think either one would need to kill with a knife.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means, we have airtight alibis.
Airtight, baby.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl
Oh,
spending
no.
the night together? It's
Oh
unwholesome!
no, oh no, Taka, no, stop it! Stop it! Aoi's a girl, not a boy, stupid. God. I mean, I understand, but... Unless you mean Sakura, in which in that case, she's just being very offensive.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then
I love
what
that. I
other
love how
possibility is there?
I love how that's just a thing. It's just like, Taka's like, you're a boy, Sakura, and Sakura's like, no. And then it's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, it's alright, you innocent baby boy. It's fine.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Oh my god, you just, where's the energy? Where is the Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because...
Oh wait, no, that's not Taka's voice. Oh my god, they're fusing into one. Someone who's not here. Are you talking about...
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was the person they literally just said.
Got it!
Oh, the big brain.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
Based on two people's testimonies,
And
so I
thinking
guess so.
back
Sure.
on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Maybe she was hungry, you don't know.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
she stole the knife.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
I'm slowly having a heart attack!
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
I mean, yeah, true.
See? He did do it after all.
Alright, stop getting off and thinking that I'm the killer, Toko, alright?
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Oh, that's right. You got me, Purple Jacket.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
They drew on the floor with chalk.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
That's more than a four-letter word. I don't know what the fuck bewildering means.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Who, me? Probably. Oh no, not Hangman's Gambit. Oh, it's so lame. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Only because I have to. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun! Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't that? That must be the crucial point! If we could just figure out what that something is. Oh, here we go, Hangman's Gambit, baby, time to shoot down some letters. Oh, here we go. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. Oh, I wonder what it could be. Couldn't possibly be a knife. Give me a knife. I need a knife. I'm pretty sure it's knife, right? Excuse me? Is it not? Yeah, I thought so. Oh. It's hair. Of course it can't be knife. Oh my god, just realised it clearly can't be fucking knife. Knife is 5 letters. Oh, I'm a dumb, stupid boy.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
That's... See, this is why Makoto's in charge. I'm about hero level of intellect. I see 4 letters and I'm like, knife. Must be.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes.
That's so
And if
fucking
I were the
dumb.
culprit,
Oh no.
why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
No, you could just be. Could just be a clean freak. Who
It
knows?
wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Dude, Ifumi's trying to pop a squirt. Guy's trying to fucking shit his pants.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yeah, dummy.
Yes, very true, very true.
Alright, Detective Conan, chill out.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Yep.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Congratulations, everyone, you figured it out!
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons
No.
that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Or I will crush your tiny watermelon head between my... God... Between, at this point, between or anything.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
No.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
That's
Yeah,
true.
then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
How's Mondo supposed to know? Unless he did
What
it!
do you mean?
Oh.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There
Yep.
was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes. Yes, it was the door knob. It was broken. Where are you, door knob? Bop.
I got it!
I got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The knob that's on the door.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Yeah, because I know the secrets of my room.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
No.
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Alright. Fists McGee, chill out.
You still don't see?
Put your hands
Okay,
down.
then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Oh, we know. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about the nun yet. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is most important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you'll fail, and everyone will fucking stab you. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun! Oh yeah. Make my argumente. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah, it did.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Undeniable.
She then
Yes,
fled
it's
into
true.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
Then the killer ran after her.
So far.
And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
No, that's fine. Ugh. No, why did I shoot that? That's right. Ah!
Shoot!
Shoot! Wait, that didn't even
The
go down.
incident took place in
Oh
Makoto's
no,
room.
we haven't unlocked fast
Sayaka
forward
was first
yet.
attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Fled into the bathroom. The killer went to
Then the
give
killer ran
chase.
after her. and they got into the bathroom.
Yep.
At that point,
Blah, blah, blah,
the killer
bust down
had
the
to try
door,
and
yeah.
bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No.
No,
No. Counter! I broke you.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Because the boys' bathrooms don't. I swear none of these people read. None of these people read.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
You tell them.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't her bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Is he wearing a Gears of War shirt? Maybe
My
it's just a
bathroom
skull
door doesn't fit in
pattern.
the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
I gave him a fucking busted door! Cause it was hilarious!
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy
Oh, dude,
door...
it's the fucking Monokuma theme. Wah 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 wah.
That's not lucky.
So the reason the door didn't open
Uh-oh,
was
I
just
cut him
because
off.
it was
No,
stuck.
Monokuma, don't kill me!
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Yet you all constantly bring it up.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
One important detail, something the killer didn't know. For some reason they were convinced the door was locked. Which means the important detail the killer didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it!
Because
The killer must not have
swapped
realized
rooms.
that it was my room.
Yep.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
Oh, you're catching on.
Inconceivable!
You're getting the big brain, Hifumi. It's gonna come out of that spike on the top of your brain.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms,
Sneaky tactics from us both.
which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and
Yep.
they would have had to break through.
Absolutely the truth.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
That's true. But to be fair, it would have been much more awkward if he just left. Like, if you left and then Sayaka came out the room in the morning, it'd be like, we tried to kill each other!
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting
Well,
time
actually, I guess
trying to
Sayaka would
break
come
down
out
a
being
door
like,
that wasn't locked is...
someone tried to kill me!
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Truth.
That is a definite possibility.
Oh, don't be too fucking upset, Byakuya, I'm sorry.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Which is practically everyone.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you!
Okay, then who did do it?
Asking the big questions.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Oh my god, it's me.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Oh, you're such a dumb. I know you're trying to be a cool guy, but if everybody votes wrong, you all die.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Nobody does.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For seriousness.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Where are the donuts?
Oh, you...
Alright.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
I forgot my question.
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Dude, Sakura is like the greatest bro. Like, it doesn't even matter if she's a man or a woman or a giant living muscle. All I know is that Sakura is the most standout bro. She's got Awie's back through thick and thin, baby!
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yeah,
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it
All right.
quite clear that the lock is
Affirmative.
all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just
That
let him
can't be
in.
right. We made a deal, me and Sayaka. We said we won't open the doors to anybody, not even ourselves.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Oh dang, I've been beaten by the mighty
Hello?
Hafumi.
Why exactly can't that be it?
The reason there's no way Sayaka invited a killer into the room, I already have the answer. It's because... it's the switching rooms, right? We said we won't talk to anybody. On the night of blah 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 blah.
I got it!
Yeah.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yes. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
For no
What
one.
if her being scared was a lie?
Excuse me? Are you talking shit about girl?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Oh,
Why would she
no.
lie about something like that?
Oh no, Makoto's a stan. He's a simp.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Take a look at it. It's my hand, and it's slapping you in the face. Can you deny it still? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
So she just found a random notepad and just thought, I'll do some shading. Fuck it.
And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Yeah.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
All right.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Now my favourite part about this is that it took away that evidence, so I can't find it. Which means nobody could find it, which means that the only reason Kyoko took it is so that she could go, well, actually.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No!
No, I
I
didn't.
can't write!
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
It's clearly not really much of a signature though, it's literally just her writing out Sayaka. Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can you
Sure
be sure
thing.
anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
I mean, you don't have to ask, just feel free to
Very
say
well
it.
then. Pay attention.
I'm paying attention. Tell me about the thing I'm about to shoot you for. I've got my bullet ready.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Makoto?
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to It specifically says my room. I see.
Yep.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
That's right, that's true.
Exactly. The room that
Bomb!
No, that's wrong.
Counter! For it was me, the truth.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Yeah, bro.
Switched?
Yeah, stupid.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So really, the nameplates are just sticky notes, right? They're literally just, you can tear them off, replace them.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Yep.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Oh, you're piecing it together, Chihiro. That's that programmer brain coming in
Plus,
use.
their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
It was...
Okay, then
who
did it?
There was only one person who could have switched it. It was me all along! No, it was Sayaka.
I got it!
I got it!
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Yep.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Yep.
You can also
Look
infer
at
as
that.
much from her note.
Check the nameplates. There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplate. Macy didn't pull that. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Yes.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Dude, Makoto's absolutely steaming right now. He's like, will you stop talking about girl that way? I loved her!
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Why indeed,
To
Ali?
understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Yeah.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out!
Oh, no.
We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
You're an absolute genius. This is why you're head prefect, boy.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Also true.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
I'm sorry, Sayaka did what with her killer? That didn't sound like fart. That sounded like something else. You
Perhaps
can't
the
say
answer
that.
to our previous question
It's a live
lies in
trial.
that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yep.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Bet you Sakura sees that sword and she's just like, I could absolutely bite that in two. That sword has nothing against me.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I'll tell you, it's because it had a gold smudge on it. You flap and dangle. I saw the sparkles and that's just not her pop sparkle.
I got it!
I got it!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It's gold.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Yep.
And there's some on her wrist because
she just couldn't stop just laying her hands all over that sword. She was just like, I love gold!
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Hero, shush. Shut up. You're not solving nothing, boy. What happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more we need to learn about non-stop debates. Yes, Monokuma. Are you getting used to them? Yep. Starting with the next debate, I'll start learning. Oh no, not multiple truth bullets. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets. Proper statement. In other words, you'll have to combine. If you come up with the wrong combination, damage. Yep. Press the Q key. Press and release the Q key. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded. Oh. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's see. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife, replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
No. No, that's not what happened, no. So the sword was used first and then the knife came afterwards. Is that really the order of events? No, 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 no. No, no.
When the fighting broke out,
the
culprit grabbed the sword.
Yeah.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Kitchen knife set.
A sword-based sneak attack.
No, alright, I'm thinking that that was like the kitchen knife itself.
Shoot!
There must be a contradiction.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
No.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
The sword.
Sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight
Like
back.
that.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
No.
And they killed her with it.
No, okay, so it's
That's
something...
exactly what happened.
Oh, God. This is where my forgetfulness comes into play. Because the sword wasn't used first and then the knife came afterwards. I just can't decide if it's the replica or the sheath.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
No, 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 it wasn't. Because there's cuts on the sheath, yeah. Right, so
No,
it's the
it's
sheath.
wrong.
I forget! No, it's right, it's counter! I only failed 27 times! Haha! I got you in the end, though!
Actually, no.
Stupid!
I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sheath had cuts on it. Anyone with eyes would be able to look at it and see that, you fool.
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Like the sword that was inside. I found it.
You
I
mean
fixed
like
it.
the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Yep.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Oh, you're such a big
The sword
idiot.
was used first.
Your brain's been
There wouldn't be
stretched
any
out into your
explanation for the
armadillo
scratch on the sheath.
pompadour.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Yep.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yep.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Look at this. Look at the detective intuition on Kyoko.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
I'm assuming that, yes.
Was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Then how would she grab the sword if they were coming from the entrance? Oh, Taki, you gotta think your arguments
so she
through,
grabbed
man.
the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because Makoto touched it for a split second. Like, it wasn't even a millisecond, and it was covered in gold. And Sayaka only had the one bit of gold seeping into a wound.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
A certain part of it's her palms. I got
You're talking
it.
about her palms, right?
Yep.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
I mean, to be fair, no, I guess she won't wash it if she's dead.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
And Makoto's a simp, so he's probably studied Sayaka's hands intensely.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Especially if she got stabbed. Unless she got stabbed, decided to wash herself, you know, and slumped back in the corner.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
That's very presumptuous. I don't think about you at all, to be honest.
No, that's not it at all.
Even Makoto agrees. Because the water was... she was afraid of water. She'd have a bad rash! She's allergic!
Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Absolutely correct.
I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
Cheese. Uh-oh. Big stink girl.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
You know what, whatever floats your boat in for me.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Who could it have been? It was the killer! He was dual-wielding!
She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first,
yeah,
and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
It was Sayaka!
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if
she was planning to commit a murder.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Oh yeah, and he grovelled. He was like, absolutely, Miss Sayaka! I'll do it!
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Don't say that phrase, Makoto. God, you're such a simp!
That would also explain why she would switch
Sayaka wanted to on me? No way.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
She was an evil genius. Maybe she doesn't deserve the title of just being girl.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yeah, bruh.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Absolutely. But she's dead now, so clearly the risk didn't pay off.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
You don't fucking know me. You don't know Makoto. He'll stab you.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
'Cause I'm a pleb! No!
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation, a totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Alright, that's a bit rude. Forgettable? I mean, I've got a green jacket.
Wait, then you're
That's a
saying she had this
personality,
all
right?
planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Oh,
The
yeah.
tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Yeah.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Why not, Makoto? God, you know what? I like the protagonist of the second game better because he actually uses his brain in somewhat. Like, he doesn't just go, oh no! Oh yes! He actually goes, look, I have my own opinions, I'm a person. Makoto, you're just that green hoodie, that's your personality right there.
Because...
Hey, hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all
Oh god,
just because you ran out of time?
There's a worse thing, the worst thing in video games. He put a hidden time limit on the trial.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Thanks, plot device.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Well, I already know who killed her. I already know. It's the legend themselves. It's 11037. Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. There we go. It's probably the one that says dying message on it.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Wait, don't go away! There we go. Haha! Counter! You stupid! I got you! Dying message breaker!
there still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Yeah, bruh.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining. Oh, good comedy genius.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Oh, no!
There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote the message, and I can prove it. It was her finger!
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Oh,
that's a great script read. 1, 1.
Hey, Chihiro.
0.
You're a computer nerd or whatever, right?
Bit
You
insulting.
should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh my god, Kyoko, have you figured it out? Because you're a plot device.
It looks like...
Huh? What? What?
What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1. But looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Oh my god.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Alright.
But even if that
Henry,
really
keep it in
is
your
an
pants.
N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
It's Noel! Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know. We don't have a character named 11037.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Alright. Rotate it. I think maybe now I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Gotta love that delivery. Oh my god!
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Oh, I'll tell you. Get ready. Here it is. I'm gonna pick a face, and it's gonna be you. No, you. No, I'm joking. It's Leon. It clearly spells Leon.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
The obvious name was an obvious name.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately...
Ellie Owen. Oh, Leon, never mind.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of
Oh,
random
it's
squiggles
freaking out!
Like my name. No, it's not random at all.
I mean, to be fair, if she was dying and then she just decided to draw like a doodle on the wall, that'd be pretty damn funny.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Does it?
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Well, I just did.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence
Oh,
Leon
I do.
tried
I
to
do,
get rid of?
Kyoko. Makoto and Kyoko. I know what you're on about. It's because of the replica sword. Get ready. It's the... Alright. So it's either the incinerator or the shattered crystal ball. Or it could be the burnt shirt piece. It's one of these. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the shattered crystal ball. No. No, it's not that. No. Yeah. Shush. 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 I know what it is. It's because it's this one. It's the burnt shirt piece.
I got it!
Yeah.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Because they're not thorough and they're stupid.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh my god, are you trying to tell me that boy killed girl? That's upset me to a degree I can't even fathom.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
I mean, are you wearing kind of like a vest, though? So, I mean, really, you're not wearing a button-up. And it's not a piece of your jacket.
With just that one little charred piece, there's
Unless
no way
it's
you can say for
supposed to
sure
be a
who
part
it
of the
belongs to.
jacket.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it. We need to pay attention to figure out who's responsible. It's how? Where? No, it was how. It was how. I'm stupid. I forgot most of the answers because I'm a dumb. It was how. Yeah.
If you look closely at how
I was thinking maybe it was
disposed
due to the fact
of, we
that
should be able to figure out who the killer is.
due to the fact like the shutters were down or something. Like, you know, how was it disposed of?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Oh my god, me and Leon are same wavelengths. Maybe he's not the killer.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Yeah.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. I'll tell you, it's because you're good at handling balls, Leon.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Oh no, that's a true statement. No, technically she is absolutely correct.
Shoot.
I need to think about it one more time. Man, I cannot wait to unlock the fast forward button.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the
That is
only
technically
one
a true
who
statement,
could
yes.
get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
Absolutely right. Counter! Just breaking everyone, Makoto, left and right.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Hit us with those sick beats, Makoto.
But if you can't get past the gate,
Never mind.
You couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
Makoto just pulls out like just a roll of toilet paper from nowhere. It's just like, haha, you can stretch it along all the way to the button.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass. He just he divined with it. He divined the button on.
I got it!
He went, button, please
The
turn
killer
on.
simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Yeah, he did.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator. Someone turned on the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
If Hifumi says it was the fairy, I am going to destroy his face.
was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
Remember, I just wanted to be a musician. Haha, what's this ball throwing shit about? That ain't me, bro.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Oh, when did you manage to take that calculation, Chihiro?
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
It's 1,000,000 to 1, baby!
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
No.
Because the killer is...
Because the killer is... Oh, he's the ultimate clairvoyant, remember? We determined he divined it.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh my god, Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet
Also,
away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Only just noticed, why does Leon have a giant paper clip on his jacket? I mean, that's a weird design.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Okay.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Okay, person who clearly should have been the main character. I'll do that, Kyoko.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
I'm about to get my game on. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, please. Every case has at least one element, close an argument. In this phase, you'll get... yes. Flow of events in the form of a comic book. Boys, we're about to make a story. However, you'll notice this piece is missing in this comic book. It's up to you to complete the comic book using truth panels. Left mouse button. Holy cow, you'll get a hint. That might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun! Oh, we're about to go into his mind palace! Okay, so... Oh, my mouse wheel's a bit jank. Right, so clearly the boy entered the girl room. Then... Sayaka like lunged at him. Then as she did the thing, he went ahead and just absolutely smacked her one? Oh, hey, whoa, friend. Calm us down. Then once the smack happened... Oh god, I apologize for my jank mouse wheel. The knife got hit. It like felt... No, that's not the right one. It's the one where she's like looking from a distance. Go the other way! Yeah, it's this one. And she runs to the thing. Then she... Like, to be fair, I really enjoy the way they do some of the art in this. Like, that's like the most terrified we've ever even seen Sayaka. Like, she's freaking the fuck out. So, she, like, broke her wrist. He tries the door handle doesn't work. He goes in, he stabs girl. There she is, wide-eyed. Like, haha, I got you. Then he grabs the lint roller. He's like, I gotta clean up the hair. Then he fucking super throws a ball. He's like, kapow! Balls up the thing. Nope, that's not that yet. Balls up the thing, throws the thing, it gets burnt. A little piece of the thing falls off. Reenact.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Creak! Slam ba-dum.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Just stab. He's like, what?
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yeah, bang, haha! Cha! Ah! Basha!
But then something happened.
I don't know why I'm doing the sound effects. Fuck it. Let's keep it going, boys.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Dun.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Bam, bam, bam!
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
What? What? But he did the thing. He did the thing. Oh, I flummoxed it. Oh, it's because he tried to unscrew.
The killer is
I'm a pleb.
You.
All right.
Finding herself
cornered, panicked, flew into the bathroom. Bang, bang, bang.
The killer went
after her.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck. Sayaka knew about that
because I told her. Haha. Dun dun.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
and he tried to jam it in the lock,
and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
He grabbed a lint roller and cleaned my room for me.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
Yeah,
they wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
But realized they didn't have Sakura's massive strength.
But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Dude, you just gotta be, like, very nimble. Just crawl through the gap.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Leon Kuwata!
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Oh, it said rod, not rard. There's a difference.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
A piece of their jacket fell off because they're stupid.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Oh, look at him. He's,
right, Leon?
He's freaking out. In a way, poor guy. I mean, technically he got attacked first, but in the end, he did the kill. He did the big kill.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Yeah, he did.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Of course he will.
Do I object? Hell yes I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence!
A trial theory! Oh, God.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're...
I have the evidence! The first bullet time battle is about to begin! Oh no, I think this is the rhythm game one. Oh no, I've never done this with keyboard and mouse, I'm gonna fail! Sometimes during a clash trial, your opponent simply won't want to. When this happens, you'll engage them head to head. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle. During BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statement in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with the tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. So is that, I take it that's click then. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. And then let me guys press the left mouse button to shoot it. Alright, that's simple enough. Use the method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Yep. Do this consecutively and you'll start up a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and a weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun!
When
Oh,
the killer broke
alright,
the
I'll
bathroom
prepare
door,
to
he
see
didn't use
some
anything
true
from the room to
dreadfulness.
do it. So what did the killer use?
What did the killer use to take out the
I
doorknob?
refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Bit rude.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Alright, get it! Don't be mean to me! I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out! The moment of truth. Right, so...
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Here we
It wasn't
go.
me. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Here we
kidding
go. Here we go.
Not a
Here we
chance.
go. Keep it up. Gotta go.
You lie.
Keep on going. Let's go with
Where's your
the
proof?
flow. Baby, I'm
kidding me?
reacting too slow.
Not a
I lost the
chance.
tempo.
It wasn't me.
I'm freaking out.
Stupid.
Here we go. Here we
lie.
go. Keep it up. Keep it going
Shut
through
up.
the
Where's
flow.
your proof?
Shoot the bullets, put him down. Leon, you're gonna
chance.
die cause you killed girl. That's what you get
You
for
lie.
being boy. Uh-oh. That's what
Shut up.
you
Stupid.
get for being...
Where's your
Oh
proof?
god, oh god. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart.
It wasn't me.
Oh god, that was
Where's your
horrific.
This should prove it.
Alright, well that fell apart towards the end, but you know what? We did it, guys. We broke his face.
The screws on the
shot him in
bathroom
the mouth.
doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Okay.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
What? Yep.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Wow, what a great argument. Man, you're selling me on the fact that you didn't do it.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Oh shit, laying down that law.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh dude, the guy's broke. He's a broken man. That's it.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh shit, we got him. Poor guy. But, I mean, he is a boy, so... Oh, so many A's. I don't know if this goes up to S rank or whatever, but... 95 Monochrome! Oh, guys, get ready for next episode of just doing nothing but the mono machine. Gonna smash that out.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Let's do
You
it.
all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh, dude, you get punished for not voting? You are ruthless. Ruthless bear!
Okay, then let's get excited!
Oh, I'm excited.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened?
Spin that
Will you
wheel!
make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one?
No whammies,
What's
baby!
it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
All the consonants, no vowels! Oh, it was Leon all along. I didn't know! What? Guilty? Damn it. Leon, my favourite character. Gone up in dust. He had so much personality. Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money! The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata! Leon Coolwater.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Huh? Hold on a second. Leon, Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it!
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice. You know what? Absolutely, completely true. It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Poor guy. Ugh.
Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? I mean, ellipses, everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But, even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. They were all sleeping. Chill out. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. She's stuck in here. Bibbidi boobidi. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. Haha. So when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she did it, she faked it, she played you. She was lying to me from the very beginning, she was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once she's dead, that's that. Kaput. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. Not descended, descended, dang it. Well, what did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yup, yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault, bear. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
Stop. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation, and then Makoto's outlook changed, and he began to simp for Kyoko. Her grip was like iron, strong enough, I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the true killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, you did it. Did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No,
why...
that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. I mean, she did attack him with a knife. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because it's all this black and white motherfucker's fault. Get him. Because the one is to blame is him. Swear? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh! Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey!
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for! The punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey!
No more begging! No more excuses! You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules! Society demands it!
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star!
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
Oh, dude. Time to put Leon's ball handling skills to the test. Oh, no. Ka-chunk! Well, and just like that, Leon died by 1,000 balls. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! Well, he just pretty much said that line. Whoa, what's going on?
I can't take it.
Fair, you basically just said that one. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Oh, he just pretty much said that one.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
In this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. Mondo! He's saying that live on air. Alright. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're backing way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't get free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't go free from the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Yep, we've seen him say this.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. So, in other words, we weren't stood there for forever. I was wrong. I lied. Everyone just lost the sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Well, you just said that. Fair enough. Okay. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices were dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision, that's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? How do you know that? Were you in her brain? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave a dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her final plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Also, Kyoko, why has your voice changed? Because I wanted it to, you dip. Fair enough. Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends, deaths even, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths, I can never do that, you dingus. No. I'm gonna carry him with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Oh, he did it! Makoto did the thing that Sayaka did, the psychic thing, the dumb thing, the stupid... God, it's not a funny gag. Kidding, I just have pretty good intuition. Chapter 1, we did it, we survived, all of us. -2. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, sorry, -3. Uh-oh. To be continued. Oh, and we got the despair bar. If we hit people with it, we give them major despair. Alright, so, on that note, comes the end of Danganronpa for a little while. So, in between each chapter, I'm going to do either a smaller full game, or I'm going to do a couple of random games just in between, just to break up the long Let's Play for a little bit, so look forward to those. I will be returning, and honestly, based on your comments, if you want me to just continue throughout the whole game, starting from Chapter 2 to Chapter 5, I think, I will do that, starting from Chapter 2. But I feel like it would be good just to get some variety in there. So feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment below of what you did or did not like, and if you want more content from myself, I also do a podcast with a friend of mine called Fruit Bowl Weekly every Friday, and we can be found on all major podcast platforms. And with that, I will see you all in the next video. See you then!